Good morning, friends. NDA government headed by Modi ji has brought its regular budget for the third time and promised that this budget will propel India to be in the League of Developed Nations by 2047. That means if the policies advocated through this budget are continued, they will make India a developed nation. I have brought a very big video, long video, more than 1 hour video on this, in which I have said that it may not be able to do so if certain changes are not done. I hope you have seen that video. If you have not seen so far, please see the video so that you can understand nut and bolt of Central Budget 2024-25. I have discussed two concepts in that budget in very brief, that is zero-based budgeting system and performance budgeting system. And I claimed in that video that if these systems are adopted, India can wipe out revenue deficit completely and even reduce loan component. Then I bought a video on taxation. Should I pay tax? That was the subject. Why I should pay tax to the government if my money is not being utilized properly by government on various activities? What I should do? I will request you to see that video also. In that video also these two concepts have come, zero-based budgeting system and performance budgeting system. They are wonderful concepts which everybody should know. Therefore, friend, in today's video, I am going to discuss zero-based budgeting system in detail, and I can assure you that this concept is not only applicable for government, it is applicable for your personal finance, corporate finance, and public finance. If you want to achieve financial freedom, if you want to get rid of financial worries, you must adopt zero-based budgeting system in your own family. If you are a corporate, you are an entrepreneur, follow this system to make yourself, your enterprise, financially strong. And if you are in government, it is all the more important that you adopt this system. Now, friend, today I am going to discuss what is budget, what is zero-based budgeting system, what is the process, and what are the benefits which this system will give you. Therefore, I expect you to be with me throughout the video, which may be around 20-25 minutes. I don't know, let us see. Friend, I am Ramchandra and you are watching Prayas, a channel which is fully dedicated for development of your personality. But friend, before I start discussion on this very important concept, I want to share certain things with you. First thing, if you want to attend my live sessions, interact to me directly, please go to description box. You will get two links. First is for free webinar or another is for suggestion for free webinar. If a subject of your choice is already scheduled, you can register and you will be invited. And if it has not been scheduled because of some preoccupation, please suggest a topic and give other suggestions. I will organize a webinar and invite you. Second thing, friend, I believe that unless we develop our personality, we cannot succeed. And if you are interested in the subject of personality development, want to participate in discussion, please join Prayas Vichar Manch, our discussion forum. A link is there in the description box. You can click, give your detail. We will make you join and invite you. Third thing, I also believe that unless our belief and thought system is pure and strong and positive, we cannot take a strong result oriented action in time. And unless we do that, we will not succeed, we cannot live a good life. Therefore, to bring transformational change in your belief, attitude, thinking, and conduct, I am directing a special personality development program titled Prayas Foundation Course. I have deliberately framed 5 modules separately for students, working professionals, entrepreneurs, government officials, and retired people. If you want to know the details of this program, there is a link provided. You click it and you will know the basics of this course. And if you want to know detail of all the 5 modules separately, go to our website. Complete detail is there, including FAQs. But even if you have got some doubt after that, you can contact me. And lastly, I believe that poorest of the poor should not be deprived of benefit of this program. So I have designed a special revenue model in which you have a role to play. Friend, I am not demanding any financial donation from you. I am only requesting that please donate your spare time to me. If you have got more than 1 hour spare time after doing all your activities, please donate that time to me. I am sitting at your home, work as our activity partner, and conduct this course on my behalf through your mobile phone. I will train you, I will guide you, and you will get some income also in due course. Friend, I am sure that you are going to check the description box, click those links, and decide to join me in some capacity. Help me. Friend, now let us go to the topic of discussion today. Number 1, what is budget? Friend, budget is nothing but annual statement of income, expenditure, surplus, deficit, loans, etc. to manage affairs of either your family or your enterprise or government. That means it is applicable for personal finance, corporate finance, and public finance. Of course, there are 2 types of budget, revenue budget and capital budget. Capital budget has a long-term horizon because you invest something and then over a period of time it comes back. So examine viability, etc. You have to plan for a longer period. But revenue budget is one year budget, in which some part is capital, some part is revenue, but the time horizon is 1 year. Now the second question, what is the type of budgeting systems which we follow? All over the world I am talking. Primarily, the most prominent and traditional system of budgeting is historical budgeting. That means you see what you have been spending so far, add some percentage to that and make this year budget without putting so much thought about what you have been doing and what you have done. This is a very easy type of budgeting, but very inefficient type of budgeting. It leads to so many type of wastages in the budgeting system and compromises with the productivity of capital. Now the second budget system is zero-based budgeting system, which involves forgetting the past. That means if you are making budget from 1st April to 31st March, please forget period before 31st March. That means as on date from 0 level, you review each and every activity. Activity can be of different type. Activity can be an expenditure activity or expense item. It can be earning activity. It can be debt activity or investment activity. All type of activity are to be reviewed from 0 level. Let us talk of expenditure activity. If you are doing some activity in the past which requires funding, is it necessary to continue with that activity even today? So you examine each and every activity which we are continuing in the previous year and sort out those activities which are just not needed because of change in condition, etc. You just eliminate them along with all the funding done to that activity in the past. This is number one. Now, some activity will be certainly required to be continued in this year also. So the second thing you have to do, check the system of doing those activity, process of doing, procedure, modify it along with right sizing the activity or to be the size. So you have to set right those activities which are to be continued in future. Now the third very important thing, identify new activities which you have to undertake in this budget, depending upon need of the public, need of the nation, need of your enterprise, your personal need. And again do same thing, consider a very appropriate technology for that, process for that, size for that, and then budget. So this is so far expenditure activities are concerned. That is expenditure, expense involving activities are concerned. Now once you know that how much money we require during the year, now let us go to the earning activity side. There also same thing you have to do. What were the earning activities in the past year? Question number one. Was full potential being realized? If no, examine and right size them, modify them, change the system of activity so that you can get more earning out of a particular activity. And then you add new activity of earning after scanning the change condition so that you can maximize your earning during the year through right sizing, modifying existing earning activity and adding new activities. This is an ongoing process every year after year. So now you have estimated earnings also. Now the third thing, either there can be a deficit or there will be a surplus. If there is a surplus and you are personal finance, you are dealing with personal finance, you have to think of investment, where you invest prudently so that you can get earning out of it, maximize it, beat the inflation and achieve financial freedom. This is not a class of personal finance, so I am not going into detail. If you are corporate and you have got savings in terms of profit, so you can decide to reinvest it in your business, expand your business, give dividend to shareholders. In part, this will increase the value of your enterprise. And if you are in government or you are talking of government budget, and if it is surplus budget, again you think of investing it and earning something, asset creation. Of course, I cannot imagine a surplus budget by government. It has been all along deficit budget, so I will talk of only deficit. Now, in case you have a deficit, how do you bridge that deficit? You have to take loan. So you have to examine loan activities, debt activities. What are sources of financing? What are their costs? What are the conditions attached? And please select a most appropriate loan instrument for you so that you can fund your budget with least cost finance. So friend, once you have done it, you will balance your budget. You will increase the outcome of your budget. So this is so far, zero-based budget system is concerned. Now I want to give you just a hint that performance budget is nothing but checking the output again and again and doing course correction. Of course, I am going to come with a detailed video on performance budget after this. I hope you will enjoy that also. Now, I want to give you certain examples so that you can understand potency of zero-based budget. Number one, please decide that no government servant or government employee will be given salary with taxation. You will give tax-free salary to everybody and abolish the entire checking system and the expenditure involved in checking returns of government officials. Unless they have got other income, of course, that is separate thing. But there should be no checking so far government is salary is concerned. You will achieve tremendous amount of saving in case of manpower of income tax department and other assets. Number two, education is a very difficult subject. How people are teaching today? They come to the class, 45-minute class, they will do some information sharing and go away. They don't bother whether the student have understood, whether they can solve a problem, similar problem in future. So I just suggest you that please check your pedagogy, modify that pedagogy which should be experiential, practical. That means whatever information you want to share, just write that down in form of a study note or something. Share that with the student in advance and tell them, please study it thoroughly, then come to class. And once they have studied that, just hold discussion in the class on that subject in threadbare so that every student is able to understand the subject properly without wasting time of teacher and his own time. I am sure that changing this pedagogy is not going to incur additional cost, but it will make hell of a difference in the output of the education system. That the student will become more intelligent, more creative, more imaginative, more problem solver. His mindset will be growth mindset. He will know how to solve problems, how to think over things, how to discuss. His communication is going to be better. So friend, this is one example. Today, lot of money is going in education without relevant outcome. Employers say that people are not employable, bulk of them. So what is use of spending money? Second, let us take health. You have got government hospital having no proper doctor medicines, private doctor, private hospital very costly. Can't government think of a process where universal health coverage is given through the insurance cover of 10 lakhs per person without any condition? And have a very tough quality control on private sector and government hospital. It will not involve any additional expenditure. Whatever expenditure is being incurred, it will remain as it is because you are paying for bureaucracy. The only problem, bureaucracy is not working. Let them work. Your output will be much better without any change in the input. Take the law and order. Today, a revenue case where everything is documented takes more than 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. Why? If all evidences are there, why the problem cannot solve in 6 months' time? Unnecessary enjoyment, ये नहीं आए, वो नहीं आए. The legal practitioner is absent and sometimes some party is absent. Make it compulsory to give judgment in 1 year time in revenue and 3 year time in criminal case. No question asked. Give ex party judgment if somebody not cooperating. Let him go to appeal. The higher court will see. Without additional expenditure, your outcome will be better. Case disclosure rate will be better. You can think of hiring retired judges, up to 70 years of age. Take building, etc. on lease, multiply the force and clear cases, clear your jails. Some additional expenditure will be there, but the outcome will be tremendous. Friend, there are number of activities which can be modified and output improved without any increase in the input. So friend, I personally believe that central state government together spend more than 100 lakh crore a year. I can assure you, if you adopt zero-based budget system, whatever I have discussed, and examine each and every activity, whether it is expenditure activity, earning activity, or debt activity, critically, objectively, with full honesty, control corruption, there will be minimum saving of 25%. That means you are going to save 25 lakh crore per year. That is a big amount for funding all your education, all your health, all your law and order, defense. So friend, zero-based budget system is a wonderful system. But tragedy is that I was teaching zero-based budgeting in Railway Staff College in 1997. I came to know that this concept came in India in 1984 in the time of a long back Indira Gandhi period, I will say. 40 years have passed, but zero-based budget system has not been implemented even today in true spirit in central government or state government or anywhere. The basic root cause is vested interest and corruption. So I will appeal to my member of parliaments to please deliberate on this issue in the parliament, play their role constructively, and bring down wastages in our central and state budgets. They are our representative in the parliament. We have full trust in them. Let them play their role in the parliament in a constructive manner and ensure that central government adopts the zero-based budgeting system at least from this year's budget. And all future budget up to 2047 must be based on zero-based budgeting system, I can assure you. If you do that, along with the certain suggestion what I have given in my mother video, the main video, India will become not only a developed country by 2047, it will become a happy country, happy nation by 2047. People's life will increase tremendously, their quality of life will improve. Friend, before I conclude, I want to take a promise from you that you will only see good thing, listen good thing, so that good information enters you, you become better day by day, your personality becomes better day by day, and you succeed in whatever you do, you live a happy life. But last thing I want to tell you, health is wealth. Please don't waste your money in hospitals. Adopt healthy lifestyle, do exercise, yoga, meditation, take healthy diets, keep away from fast food and other things, have a good sleep, remain without tension, do good to others, and be happy in whatever you have, and keep on improving. Friend, I am sure that this video has got something for you. If so, please share it, like it, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press bell button, because unless you do that, you won't get notification of video what I am going to bring in future. Friend, thank you very much for listening me. I am sure that you are going to check those description box links and join to me in some fashion. Thank you very much.